For the reminder. All right, I got distracted by the early XDD chatters. You don't blame them. What's the highest number out there currently? Highest number what? Highest number of strength? Highest number of life? Highest number of ES? I have no idea. Any of those. Strength? I don't know. You can check PoE Ninja if you're curious. There might be an answer there. You want to go for res? That is true. I was going to do that with the 2 passes I got from killing the Kitava. Little Coyote's looking peak right now? Hell yeah, it is. We got the enemy right where we want them. They're not ready. You did any of your shipping adventures? We did 2 50 mil shipments, so we got 5 mirror shards for it. Would we have gotten more value in Life Force? I think. But to be honest, it was kind of fun. Doing the shipments for mirror shards was a good time. Well, has nice visual clarity. Yeah, it's actually peak visual clarity. Oh shoot. Welcome Exiles to day 3 of Strength Stack Archmage Totem Minions. That has nothing to do with what we're doing. I'll see you in 4 hours, buddy. Let's try jokes that are actually relevant to what's going on stream. Rather than just making up random arbitrary words that have nothing to do with the character right now. Let's try better. Try harder. HC chat, we cannot afford to waste time on dumb chat messages today. You gotta get rid of those chatters early. Will you run heralds or auras? Yes. When do we swap to Ivory Tower? See you in 4 hours, buddy. This character has nothing to do with Ivory Tower. Let's try to be a little bit more appropriate to what's happening on screen. What am I seeing on screen? To be honest, I don't really know. Because quite frankly, with the thunderstorm skill, you can't really tell what's going on. But at the same time, we all know I'm not wearing Ivory Tower.
By the light of... Remember. Good tidings.
I need XP for my Garf quest, but I'm afraid you should be. Okay, we're taking no prisoners today. All XDD chatters will be eliminated. What's the theoretical maximum for a minimal attribute? I have no idea what you're even asking me. I don't think you even know what you're asking, to be honest. Time to die to harbingers.
Still alive?
Oh, we're gonna get cooked in this. This is not gonna go well. We need to get to level like 60, 78 so we can get some Did you tattoo all your index? We're going to. I think I have some nodes that are not tattooed. Still on the tree. Are we using Iron Fortress for leveling only? Yep. I need a life flask. Let's take out this stuff. This wheel is just a better leech wheel. Let's go grab an instant divine life flask. All that good enough. Visual clarity on this build's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be absolutely terrible visual clarity. In case that isn't already obvious. I should have gotten one that removes CB. That's fine. What were the builds that you enjoyed that had the most A1 maps in recent leagues? What the hell is an A1 map? Let's start, guys. Let's start. Just stop making up random terms that don't have like any meaning. An Act 1 map. What is that? Is that what you're saying? What the hell is A1? Least in value. For example, you have 2,000 strike, 1,500 dex, 1,000 int. Your minimal is 1,000. I have a character that says you have no intelligence. 0. Technically, I'm at 0 dex too. Is that what you want? You want me to say 0? Why are there so many trolls here? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's... Oh, Lance is going to try to do things within a time deadline. Within a timely manner. He's got a deadline to get strength. Let's start asking dumbass questions that have nothing to do with the current character. Holy... Smig must be voided. Nope, it's not voided. There's probably quite a few people that played it just because they knew it would be more efficient farming. Orchid Live, don't get too used to it. We have a massive shrine. We have a massive shrine. I hate the clunk of a skill. The clunk of the skill is definitely off the charts. The having to walk for it to shoot and whatnot. It is a questionable situation, but it is also one of the only things that scales with duration from Antiquarian, and I already played Spark. So we're gonna use it. By any means necessary, we're gonna use it. Only have the roam out. What the hell would the roam out do for me right now? Real question is why you're not doing a thing completely unrelated to what you're doing. 4 hours. Let's try to stay a little bit more on base. Not a real question. It's an unrelated question. If I look over and I spend time to read your comment to just see it's a waste time comment, pack it up, buddy. Pack it up. I'm not in the mood for waste time reading. If I waste my time reading a message that has nothing to do with the current character or anything in general, or it's just a dumb joke, pack it up. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. Why not have Mana Forge arrows? I just haven't set one up yet. Are you planning on having clusters? Yes. Do I know what clusters I'm using yet? No. Okay, let's go get ourselves. Get rid of this whole thing. Bom, bom, bom. Attack speed, accuracy, precise technique. That's fine for now. Need 5 points from somewhere. Boom, boom. 3 more points. Do that. And one more point from somewhere. Do it there for now. We've won to win 3 times in a row. We've won like 5 bets with Connor. We won the mana bet, the strength bet, the conflict orb bet, Mr. Sigma 20 event. The... what was that other bet? We've done Gauntlet, I think, twice. We've won a Gauntlet bet twice. We've been stacking up W's.
Hello. Oh.
Those are lightning res tattoos.
Well, make it happen. I'll put the word out.
Okay, that's good enough for now. We can swap in that for that. So that's probably fine. I think Farisha was one of their most played leagues. I know a lot of P1 players came in, including myself. Farisha? No. When you check the player counts, Farisha, the original, was like 100k players, a little bit less. Which is a lot lower than their baseline. I think a lot of people played it, but it wasn't really like it wasn't a fully supported league. There was no hype cycle. For the amount of effort put into it, it was probably one of their like highest played per... compared to the effort they put into it, maybe? Would be a way to look at it, I guess. Was during the Settlers Drought? Yup. It was during the old Settlers Drought. What a time to be alive. Graphs win? I have graphs that are level 80 requirement. So we need to get graphs for level 80. That's when we get all of our proj speed scaling. And we need to get rare gear crafted and go CI. So we can actually have like an EHP pool that isn't 3,000. Casper with strength is like super desperation in terms of getting a raw EH pool that doesn't suck. Hey CZ Pie, how you doing, man? All the regular are gonna stay regular, but scav stays scav. Scav is not staying scav. Well, I mean, we think that maybe they're gonna add scav core. We don't know if that's the case, but like initially when the swap happens, it's gonna go back to Ascendant. We don't know what they're doing with scav until they give us like the full detail or whatever, right? How many goes? Casper on a stat stacker is pretty brutal. I don't think there's a good way around it, unfortunately. We're desperate, right? We need the thing. We need to be able to equip replica Alberons. That's the situation. We're making do with what we can. Holy harbingers. We could go Abyss, maybe. Would be better XP, probably. I don't even know what Abyss idols would look like, though. I don't know how much time I want to spend trying to set them up. We do deal damage, we just have no tank, and there's a procs bubble guy. Sorry, Benda. Gonna have to pack you up for that one. I don't really want to deal with it right now. Shaper's Touch is decent. Correct. We're gonna swap the Shaper's Touch. I'm gonna do it when I get level 84. I don't want to like. I don't want to swap to crap ES gear or like mid ES gear to then swap again. I just want to do the swap once. We're getting to that level and then we're heading over. Hardcore chat is active? Correct. Hardcore chat is active. If you think to yourself, this is a funny joke, maybe don't post it. You're not funny. I hate to break it to you. If you think you have a funny joke, you probably don't. Not like 90% of chat jokes, they aren't very funny. So maybe just better play it safe. Stick to normal chatting. Jokes might not be your thing, you know? Question, is this funny? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I got timing out for 12 hours or a day or whatever I clicked. Chat doesn't like our jokes. Nah, sometimes you guys make funny jokes. Other times it's just the same regurgitated, overused, boring, you know? And I think most people know what that is. And the people that do know what it is and still make the joke anyways, those people we send to the cellar, you know? Did anyone say you're extra dank today? Don't call me dank. Let's use real words, people. What do you say? You step up your game, something like that. Dank is a real word. There you go. You guys can talk about it in the cellar how it's a real word. Did Yeah, the Calgarian supporter pack, the pirate one, we do. Not sure why you'd be asking about it though. Slowpoke, it's a German word? Oh, is it now? You guys can all talk about it together. When's the third ring coming? Not for a while. Third ring's not coming for a long time because for third ring to be a thing, we need to be a high level character in the end game of this. Because when we put on third ring, we lose all of our movement speed. And then we lose all of our clear. And that'll be fun for pushing the strength number. It won't be fun for leveling up the character. Glad I tuned into this time, Indika. Is it good? Trying to not play any games today. Who else remember yet? Chat's asking, are we there yet? Yeah. The are we there yet questions, they just, you know, you gotta send them to the seller. They don't know what's going on. And I don't want to deal with them for the entire car raid. Only level 74 Lamau? Is that funny? No. But I think you knew that beforehand, right? Does have unspeakable gifts? Do you hear any chaos explosions? Power of observation goes a long way, guys. It goes a long way, I promise you. So many questions could be answered with like 5 seconds of observation. The amount of time it takes you to type the question, you could have your answer just by looking at the screen and absorbing the information in front of your eyes. How do you plan to scale your damage? Magic. Or maybe I plan to use strength, given I'm planning to stack 7,000 strength. That might be related to how we're going to get damage. Either magic or strength. Both answers are probably true. Whoop. Rest in peace. 76. 2 more levels for or 4 more levels for graphs. We need to get phasing on Killbach. It's right here, actually. Will 7,000 be the highest you've stacked a single strat attribute? Probably. I think the highest I've done an attribute without like completely memeing was around the 5.5 to 6k range. This is gonna be kind of memeing because let's be real, Third ring is okay. There are characters I think third ring is real. On a bow character, it's not real. On a bow character, it's kind of trolling. But you know what? I don't care. I'm not a fan of Iron Fortress. Can this build change my mind? Probably not, considering we're not even using this late game. I just put it on because it's a decent chess piece to be a placeholder until I get a real chess piece. So I highly doubt this will change your mind. You plan on swapping belt or flasks? We're gonna be giving up flasks, but that's the same as giving up the belt. Same deal. Trading things like movement speed from Quicksilver for attributes on a ring. Not recommended unless you have like an instantaneous movement skill like Frostwing, Wintering Blast or something to satiate your movement situation. When do we start looting if I see a fracturing shard? Otherwise, I gotta be honest, I don't think I care to spend the time to pick up the chaos shards. We are on the clock, guys. We only have so much time to get the XP and to get the gear necessary, okay? We're on the clock. We need to get 2 more levels. Holy proximity bubble, die! You're ruining my ability to kill mobs! Get the hell out of here! We don't have time, we don't have time. We gotta move. He's not even gonna pick up a mirror shard. I obviously would pick up a mirror shard. I just don't think that's a real drop. We're not gonna drop a mirror shard, you know what I mean? Is a Freesia Fraction Ore market dry? Is it dry? I don't know. But I think regardless if there's Fraction Orbs for really cheap, I'm still going to pick up the Fracturing Shards. There's some things that are just like a cardinal sin to leave on the ground. A Fracturing Shard would be one of them. Ooh, we almost got proj speed graph, guys. We're almost there. Proj speed graph could be real. I was wondering why you were farming fracturing orbs. I'm not. I'm getting XP.
What have
But if I drop the fracturing shard, I would pick it up. Fracturing orbs, are they actually 1-to-1? Is that actually what they are at? No, they're not even 1-to-1. Who the heck said they were 1-to-1? I've been lied to. You find the guy who said they were 1-to-1. Mess him up.
Hey, long day.
and my axe? Really?
And my axe, we bought those for like 20D a pop.
Noted.
Or 40D a pop, I think. We need to kind of make sure we can get ones that have not life, but other stats, ideally. Oh, no, no, no. If we want one with strength, it's 230 defines. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That seems a little bit out of the price range. We have 439, but I don't think we can afford to do that graft. That graft is too much. Kind of the expected price. I mean, is it though? I think the price of the graphs will basically just be what people left them up for, and then they'll go into zero range because they're going to become worthless because they're going to get deleted after Freesia. Or after keepers, I mean. They'll swap over to keepers, then they'll get deleted after keepers. Okay, what graph would it be? Oh, just a strength graph with the strength proj speed. Okay, let's get ourselves some more XP. What is a good map to do that in? Glacier was okay. Is Primordial Pool okay? Primordial Pool's okay, right? The double influence Widow Hail looks sick, yeah. Except I kind of need to redo it with Elder. Well, I think I need to redo it with Elder. I'm pretty sure I should. Well, my gut's telling me. I made 5 in the event. They all sold, sadly. It's all good, man. Thanks for checking. What's the price of the unstables? Probably like really expensive. Like no one has any left, I bet. They're all crazy price. Oh, they're not too crazy price. I mean, we could try to make some of these, I guess. A buy order like that for some unstables and we can try to make some. We'll cope some people will be selling. We need to go in there. What am I scared of? Like, generally, completely unrelated to PoE in life. Let's try. Or, I guess it is related to life. You want to know what I'm scared of? Just a weird question. Try not being weird, guys. Scared of the XDD? Yes, I'm deathly afraid of the XDD chatters. They haunt me in my nightmares. Svalin users. It's scary how foolish they are to think that's a good defensive layer. Holy, we just need to make it. I have a little bit of regrets about listing those now because we could just slap them on and have the proj speed. This very moment. I'm thinking to myself, I don't need life later on. Wouldn't hurt to put them on though right now. Get our last 4 levels and then we can make some ES gear and have a character that isn't made of paper. Posting duplicate walls is a position to remove walls or breaches to give it up. We're up to 4 walls. I think he's gonna keep posting. Do you think GGG is gonna actually yield to his demands to get rid of walls? Is there anyone in chat that likes the walls? Any pro wallers in chat would say, yeah, I don't like the walls, get rid of them. Like a single person in chat says I like walls. Beyonce, I love walls. Do you actually, or just you're just saying that like ironically as a joke? Like, I mean, literally, is there anyone who actually genuinely likes the walls? It says, yeah, man, I like that. I guess the question is why? If there isn't like anyone who likes them, then why would they keep them, right? I wonder if internally there's like one of the devs likes the walls. They want to keep them or whatever. The chat trap? No, it's not chat trap. I'm genuinely curious if somebody actually likes the walls. I hate the walls. So I'm trying to think like what would be the reason for them to keep the walls, is if they think there's people that like them. I'm trying to poll to see if that's a thing, if people actually like the walls. I'm not logging to 328 if walls are still randomly can exist in maps. So you could block breach with like a couple map passives, but you'd say I'd rather not play the game than grab a couple of map passives. Are you being serious? You just like I have a hard time taking you seriously if that's what you're saying. I have a very hard time. I will not log into this game. That's where I draw the line. If I have to grab 3 map passes to disable breach, I quit. Like, if that's your reasoning, like, I mean, you don't like PoE, right? Because surely, if you actually liked PoE, that would be a non-issue. You would just freaking click the nodes. I could click the breach, but I don't want to play the game that makes me feel inclined to block some base content. So you just don't like the game, if that's like what you're drawing the line over. Like, do you like every mechanic in this game? Set it to the hyperbolic timeout chamber. It's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. Spending a couple of passives to block the content you don't like is the deal breaker that says, I don't want to play this game at all. So, Forgotten, if you show up playing next league and walls can occur, what kind of conversation are we having? What kind of conversation are we having? If you're playing next league and walls can still exist. Why bully me? I draw a line somewhere because I don't think you're being honest. I think this is a very dishonest argument. I don't think you're serious about this whole I'm not going to play the game thing based on this. The reason I'm having this conversation is that's a very ridiculous thing to me for someone to say, because I don't think that's a serious statement at all. In here, let's decide if you're being honest or not. I'm just saying. Sometimes people say some things. It sounds like complete BS to me. I think that's complete BS. If you're a PoE player and you like PoE, since the dawn of this game, it's literally been the case that you can avoid certain content you don't want to do, and that is nothing new here. You don't like the walls, you avoid the walls. I don't like Blight, I don't run Blight. You know, like, that's been a thing since, like, so many years of this game. I'd like to block Iron Art. Yeah, we can't block the master missions. Those still could occur randomly. But Breach will definitely be one of the ones you can just block. You don't have to block it. I would argue you don't really have to block the Breach either. It's like an 8% to get Breach, and then probably a 4% chance on that 8% to get walls, right? It's like a 50-50 to get a wall breach or a non-wall breach. Like, I'll give you an example. I don't have to block Delirium. It's really easy to walk past the mirror, and I still block Delirium. Right? Like, it's a pretty trivial inconvenience, and I'll spend points to block it still. Just like it'd be, you know, 1 out of 26 maps or whatever it is has a chance to be a wall breach. Trade players upset SSF got something. I don't think people that are upset about the walls care or are thinking about SSF at all, Dr. Bananas. It's not like I as a trade player would say I'm mad SSF got something they can use for farming. It's literally just people don't like the walls, which I completely agree with. I don't like the walls. I'm just calling out Forgotten because I think he's making a statement he's not serious about. I think it's crazy to say you'd quit the game over something so trivial. Like the scenario where you say that, it's like you already, I think you already don't like PoE if you're actually serious about that statement. Which in that case, I'm like, why even like look at the updates? Why? You know, if you don't like the game that much, that you'd quit over 3 passive points, you probably shouldn't be playing PoE because you don't like it. Because you drew the line a long time ago, you just don't want to admit it to yourself. If that's actually like a true statement to you.
We'll make it happen.
As the players of the vegans of PoE, completely unrelated to the conversation. They don't want us to have this. He did self-insert there. That was pretty wild. Nico machine is telling me to not get stun locked. Do I click timeout on you? You know that equals ban on YouTube, right? I like it when people tell me not to do what I'm doing, interacting with chat. Don't interact with chat. Do I send him? Do I click timeout, which just bans him on YouTube? Because he's telling me how to interact with my chat? Do I send him to the abyss? It's unfortunate that this button won't actually just time him out. You need a break? All right, buddy. I'll give you a break, buddy. A permanent break from YouTube chatting. There you go. I got you, man. I got you. There's your break. Don't interact with chat, Lance. Stop it. Don't get one guide, my dude. There you go. I'll send you away too. I can interact with chat, guys. I have that ability. If you want to tell me to not interact with chat, I can send you away. Again, I don't need your backseating on how to interact with chat, whether or not I should talk to people or not. Chat's playing Hardcore SS right now. Yep. Not gonna lie, you sound turbo butthurt. I'm just not taking crap from people today. And I don't have to take crap from you ever. Like, it ain't complicated. I'm just not in the mood for people that are like backseating how I stream, and then people that are just making dumb jokes that are completely unrelated to things, you know? Today is not that day. We got to get things done today. I think these are the same people that get upset if you don't answer their questions. Yeah, it's like I don't see a message and they're like, "You're dono-walling me. You completely ignored me." Oh, this is like, nah, man, I just didn't see your message. It's not that deep. People are triple down. Who knows? They got a need for some hurt. Only 2 levels away from being a real character with defense and some actual rare gear. We're almost there. Well, the band's only 30 minutes to a couple hours to a month to promo. You got, I mean, at some point you gotta let people know, hey, relax. Also, some messages are like way more stupid than others, right? Like that guy wants to call me butthurt because I'm timing out people who are being annoying. It's like I don't have to deal with people that are annoying. I can get rid of them. But you sound extra annoying because you're offended that I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I wish they reduced the level requirement for new bases. Waiting for 84 to put gear on sucks. The gear's pretty OP. I'm rooting for them to nerf the 84 bases. Making them equipable at an earlier level, I don't think that's likely. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it, man. I'm coping the prod speed will help this skill, but holy, does this skill have some like awkwardness to it to get it to actually shoot the projectiles. I can't wait to see the reveal. Yeah, it should be a fun one. I'm coping on the let's see if the prod speed graphs feel better than the current situation. Let's see what the projectiles look like. Do they even look that much faster? They should be going another 100 and like, no, 250 prod speed between the two of these, right? Whoops. Yeah, they're definitely faster. All right. Feel similar? Ah, it's not similar. They're quite a bit faster. I don't know why I thought it was similar before I tried both, but no, they're definitely faster. Their base speed is rough. Yeah, I kind of wonder what their base speed is. Holy. Still needs a Tasmanian Devil MTX for the tornadoes. You plan to take one of the line for each? Yep. We're gonna see how much strength we can get. Okay, let's also swap out of yeah, we could get rid of faster attacks. That's not doing much for us. We need to get some actual damage links. So let's go grab ourselves Awakened, Void Manipulation. Awakened, Void Manip. And faster proj needs to be changed out. We have duration, volatility. What are some other good links we could use right now? What are some other good links for chaos-based, attack-based character? I guess full life will be a good link to go with, probably. Vicious Proj. Ooh, Vicious Proj is a good call. That's actually a really good call. Wait. It's only chaos damage over time for Vicious Proj. It does not help our fizz, or does not help our damage or hit-based damage. That would have been a great call if this part worked. Wait a minute. Would Toxic Rain work? Hold. For just like 2 seconds. Projectile damage applied to the skills damage over time. The prod speed mastery wouldn't work with this, would it? Also apply to damage with bows. Would damage with bows work? Slap it in a test? Good call. Because theoretically...
Gold in, gold out.
All right. 57k versus... Ooh. The projectile speed damage with bows does work. Wait, okay guys, hold on. Is there a world? Is there a world where we can get rid of Kaspero? Is there a world where we can get rid of Kaspero? Because we can get rid of Replica Alberons if we're a TR build. It's only for the hits? Oh, wait, is it only for the hits? Shoot, I wasn't actually, I was looking at the DPS number. You're good. Oh, dude, you're totally right. Ah, okay, never mind. Dream's dead. It is only for the hit. No, Dream's dead. I forgot this DPS tooltip is based on the hit. Dream is dead. What about Caustic? So the reason this would matter is because TR is a duration build, or a skill that can stack up with duration, which would make it work with this, I think. Rain of Spore Burst. I'm trying to find a skill that works with skill effect duration, guys. I'm trying to find an excuse to use this, is what I'm looking for. That is the situation. Val Caustic Arrow? No, it needs to be something that can like stack up based on the duration. Toxic Rain works, but the DPS scaling does not work with it. Blade Vortex. Blade Vortex is like capped, guys. We're not talking about things that you can easily sustain. We're talking about things where it's like the more you get of it, the more you stack damage. TR says projectile damage also applies to dot. Yeah, but it would show up on the tooltip if this worked. This damage with bow thing doesn't count as projectile damage, and it doesn't count as damage that applies to Toxic Rain. I think if anything, Stormburst, Spark, this Tornado skill, Toxic Rain. All those would work. We'd have a hell of a bad time getting percent damage for the Toxic Rain, though. You'll lack cast speed for Spark? Yes, correct. TR has an int requirement too, doesn't it? Oh no, it's pure dex. It is pure dex. For Viper Strike, Puncture, those things do not stack with skill effect duration. You don't get multiple, you don't get to stack 100 punctures if you have a million duration. That's not a thing. Conflagration, I'm pretty sure doesn't stack. This is a base out of 3,000. There's no way that stacks. Tornado of Turbulence is a limit of 3. Ba-ba. We would have to hit the strength stack mod if we wanted to swap the... Okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. We could get rid of... I mean, maybe a simplex strength stack mod would be enough. % damage scaling. Blight has a hard cap. Blight has 20 stack limit, and it's not hard to hit it. Alt EQ. We want to just wait 50 seconds for the EQ to erupt, but then it'll one hit the boss. I don't know about that plan. I'm not so confident in it. Are you guys just naming skills that... What are these suggestions, guys? What are these suggestions? I say skill with stacking duration. And we're saying Stormcall, a skill that you want to have as little duration as possible for it to activate. What does Reeve do? Reeve has no duration component whatsoever. It's just completely unrelated. I guess technically there's a duration for how long your max stages last, maybe. I don't know if that has a duration tag or not. Val Ice Shot, longer clones. What happens to skill effect duration on Val skills for the soul gain prevention timer? Blast Rain of Charthus works, but I'm not sure. Is that Blast Rain a dot skill? Blast Rain of Charthus. Duration. Fires one arrow. I don't think there's any way this stacks. Conversion trap. You've activated my trap card. I've given you suggestions so clearly a meme that I don't want to hear suggestions from you anymore for a bit. I kind of want to do Toxic Rain a little bit. Well, for me to do Toxic Rain, That would give us back the ability to be a life-based character. We no longer would have the BCI. Then we wouldn't benefit from the Proj P graph, but at the same time, this graph, or this skill, is tilting me out of my mind. Scourge Arrow of a Menace is a hit-based ability that has nothing to do with the duration scaling. You're on a 5-link, Lance? Yes, I know. I haven't changed it yet. I'm just thinking about the situation where I'm not playing this skill anymore. Because this skill is kind of tilting me, not gonna lie. Has to be a bow skill? It doesn't technically have to be a bow skill, but bow is gonna give us the best strength number. Bow is just gonna give us the best strength number. There's few duration-based skills. There's just not many duration-based skills that like actually get damage from duration scaling. Static strikes, that doesn't get damage from scaling. Duration. It has to be a skill that actually stacks up, guys. Voltaxic Burst. No. All right, level 84 achieved. That's maximum anti-quality of life. I don't think it's as bad as the what was the earlier suggestion? Earthquake, the alt earthquake. It's not as bad as that. It's still pretty bad though. I'm thinking Toxic Rain. But in order for us to do Toxic Rain, I need to craft a damage per strength simplex. Otherwise, we have just no % damage scaling, and even then, it's still kind of cooked. 400-second earthquake, yeah, it would be a bad time, guys. It would be a bad time. Let's think about what do we need to do that? Just a lot of essences? I'm not making a correct one, right? I'm not going to be able to have enough time to make a correct one.
I'll put the word out.
Are you saying you don't like waiting 40 minutes for DPS to get sandblasted? I'm saying this skill's annoying as hell to play. I thought I could do it, but I can't. It's driving me crazy. Shoot down to then run out, then shoot down to then run out. It is psychologically beating me to a pulp. It's not you. This is just the bow hater inside of you. Are you telling me there's bow players that like this skill? That is I'm surprised. I am surprised. That is for dang sure I am surprised. Mathel liked it? Power to Mathel, man. Holy. I can't do it. I don't have what it takes. I don't have what it takes.
Ahoy there. I'll let you know.
All right, let's think a little bit about what we need to do then. So theoretically, I can get gloves back if I don't have to go. If I don't have to go int anywhere. Because I can get rid of these boots and go for a strength percent, flat strength, abyssal socket angle. Do those exist, by the way? Let's see. Oh, if they did, people might have made them with, people might have made them with int-based boots. Nah, no one even made them. What about one-handed swords with strength stacking? And damage node with blade trap. You want me to do blade trap? Blade trap isn't a duration skill. It has a set rotation it does. It doesn't just last a really long time for... Guys, if you're gonna make a suggestion about a skill, just check first if it's a duration skill that can even stack damage wise. If it says limit, no go. If it doesn't have duration as a tag, probably a no go. You guys are out of control. You want some weird feet emote now. I'm not adding that. PvE players and reading, yeah, it's a questionable situation. But the greatsword one has it. The greatsword one does? Alright, let me look at the greatsword. The guy said one hand, so I don't think he was even thinking of greatswords. Greatsword does have a duration. I mean, technically it has a duration. So yes, that would maybe work. I don't know. I've never actually used this thing. It has a cooldown. Wait, why? Why does this have a cooldown? That is something alright. That is something alright. Oh, yikes. Okay, not that. Not that. I told you 10 skills are playable. I know there's very few skills that have duration tags that are playable. But that's not going to stop other chatters from suggesting random things that are, I guess, technically have a duration tag. I'm leaning towards the bow thing. I'm leaning towards the bow thing. The thing is, though, can I even successfully make that amulet? Do I even have what it takes? Do I have the will to make that amulet? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do. All right, straight up. I don't trust this character to do beast right now. We're still made of paper. Gotta log in all reliable. Having a simplex is the hard part. Not after what they did to Locks. Zugos. This patch they killed the very efficient way to do the amulet craft. I logged back into Freesia, bought 2 Mage Blood just to prime my RNG. Did you poof both of them? Poofed both? Then you're in a good spot. I forgot that strength is specifically a pain to make. Again, it's not just that strength is harder than int. They nerfed the way you could craft them. The way you used to be able to craft them was Hinakora Lock Beast, check a bunch of combinations, don't hit, Hinakora Lock Beast, rinse and repeat. You cannot make a magic base with the influence mod anymore. You can no longer do the suffix game change scour to have an influence base that's magic with the mod. They nerfed the way that you could craft them that was very efficient. Now the only way is the Awaken Orb method. And the Awaken Orb method, 1, much more tedious. 2, expensive.
We'll make it
So there's a situation there. I should poof my Mage Blood as well. Yeah. Gotta protect my RNG. Oh, easy. You gotta be careful. Because you could poof and hit, you know, percent int on your corruption. And then your RNG is giga cooked, right? Don't say that. I'm just stating the truth. I'm just stating the facts. Off addiction. No. I don't want your handouts. Or wait, are you trying to mirror something? Did you want to mirror something? I don't know why this guy's trading me a mirror. Expand mirror on it. I either hit 7K on my own currency or don't. I don't want to hit him, man. Does Dorn work with magic gems socketed in armor? No. Specifically only stuff in your actual, like,
Neither pauper nor prince.
Regal build. Glad you enjoyed it. Are bloodlines staying after League? Bloodlines are... Yes, they're core. They're already in standard. They're already in standard. Okay, so we need to get ourselves... Let's take a look at this. How real is the Toxic Rain Dream where we use... Toxic Rain Dream is going to cost... Bum, ba, da, ba. Survey says... So Elder does have the damage per strength mod. Doesn't have percent strength though. Warlord has percent strength. Trying to think what our angle here is actually. I don't know what it really is. Because Essence spamming for percent strength sounds kind of despair. But then you'd have to do that until you could... So you could do a suffix change, reforge. There's one that has dot multi on it. There's one for mirror service. Yeah, there's ones that are listed for a mirror. That's kind of a suspect cost. Is this somatic shell? No. Right now, we're trying to figure out what our angle is. It poofed? How easy? Your mage blood poofed? You got lucky. You got lucky. That easily could have gone south for you. You landed the miracle situation and didn't get punished. RNG protected? Yeah, RNG protected. I just did the rite of sacrifice. Yeah, you paid your dues. Now this is okay. This is questionable. We're in a very risky lose time situation right now. Because if I want to do toxic rain, I need the percent scaling from Simplex. I could YOLO Awakener Orbs with... I could YOLO Awakener Orbs with Elder percent Strength. And Cope, I'm gonna get Flat Strength as the third mod. Won't Lance have bad RNG in 328? It would be Cinema? Wait, whoa. Why do you want me to have bad RNG in 328? Is Thunderstorm Dream dead? I kind of hate the playstyle. So right now I'm looking at alternative options. As I said, Cinema. I don't know about that. Why the Elder? So Elder would be if we're trying to get 6 Elder items. But the thing is... technically, I could make the boots have Elder influence. And then I wouldn't need the amulet to have Elder influence. But at the same time, if I do that, I think it makes more sense to pick up strength on the third ring. Put this as our third ring. And then we don't have to have the ring influenced and still have the amulet be Elder. The main concern is how the hell do I get the damage per strength mod? With percent strength and flat strength. How the heck do I pull that off?
All in order. I'll let you know.
Get super lucky? Essence spam? Yeah. Well. Alright, let's try essences. Let's try essences. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let me grab Warlord, Elder.
I should raise my fees.
Should make this have one open suffix. A number of skeletons, no. I mean, maybe I just get lucky on the Awaken Orb, right? Maybe we just hit first try and life is good. Enable the streamer client while we're not looking. What if I enable it while you are looking? Just right in front of you. Just blatant streamer client abuse. How would you feel about that?
I'll put the word out.
Holy, 88 strands? That's crazy for one orb. That is crazy for one orb. Vendor that? Nah, we imprint with this. He activated it while we were watching. Just blatant abuse right in front of your very eyes. I'm putting in demand to switch Berserker with Behemoth. Demand declined, and I'm tempted to put you under house arrest for not even knowing what Ascendancy I'm playing. Ask yourself this. Is Berserker a Pharisha Ascendancy? I promise you this is not a trick question. Not you? Oh, you mean just get rid of Berserker and Core with Behemoth? Alright, I take back my sass. Say sorry to him? No. I've been dealing with toxic chatters all day. I have my guard on high alert.
Could do worse, Exile.
Delete Chieftain instead, not my boy Berserker. Would Berserker win the popularity contest? Well, that was easy. All right, we have percent strength, T1. What if I just hit T1 flat strength with this Awakener Orb? What if we just hit T1 strength first try? That'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, all res is something. Not really what we need, though. That's a settle. Do I actually settle on that? I think I kind of want to go down the Essence Gauntlet. The People's Champion, Zweety, yep. He's alive, he is well, but he did not win. So I'm not sure champion is appropriate. Does Craftily eat too much time? That is kind of true. It is going to eat a lot of time. But I think I need to succeed here, though. Because it's like 130 strength, right? Like, I can't really afford to lose on this one. It's a lot of strength? Yep. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted by this pretzel my wife handed me. It's pretty good, though. Kind of hard to win when your opponent starts next to the finish line in a race. Are you trying to say that I started next to the finish line against that Zweety? I think a more appropriate analogy would be I started at a normal place on the racetrack, and so did Connor, and Zweety had like 100-pound pack on his back. I think that's a more appropriate analogy. Well, then how many snack emotes do you have? Not my fault. Chat keeps adding them. If you ask me, chat's the one obsessed with snacks. I just eat enough to survive. I fixed my loading times, did you? Note to self, do not wager Zweety. He has fixed his loading times. Now he will be a force to be reckoned with. I'm in danger next time I make a bet with Zweety. Alright. I'm done consuming the pretzel. Let me just wipe off the crumbs from the desk real quick. And then I'm going to click an annulment orb. I'm probably going to regret it. And then I'm going to start essence spamming. Let's do this thing. Yep. That felt terrible. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We can get percent strength. No big deal. We'll just get it back. Easy peasy. Just get back the percent strength. If I do the entire 400 essences without getting percent strength, we may need to reassess the plan. We may need to reassess the plan. Time for paintage, yep. out of curiosity, what is the essence life force? It's blue.
Ahoy! All in order. I'll let you know.
You put some long buy orders for some other cheap essences, I think. Actually, I don't think we do this either.
Business.
We hit, we can hope.
I'll put
What essences are cheap?
We'll make it happen. Business. I raise my fees.
Torment and greed usually are. I think I checked torment just now.
I should raise my fees.
We'll think about some reroll of essences. Let's do some more rage. Maybe we just hit it, guys. Maybe we just hit it. Percent strength. On the way. So there's that mod. I mean, I guess if I get that. If I get per 15. We can try to annul an exalt save, I guess. When that occurs. There's no way you hit. There's a way. There is a way. You ever heard of believing in something? Yeah, our what you call it's long gone. I guess I could always try to elevate here. Wait, does Aura of Dominance even work on amulets? Can you even use dominance on non-like elevatable bases to upgrade tiers? I don't even know if that's a thing. So 100 essences down and we've seen T2 strength and we failed the annul. I don't feel so good right now, to be honest with you guys. Where did that mirror guy go? No idea. He said he was playing a ward stack shatter shield or something. Sounded like he enjoyed the character he played. Guys, I might be having some doubts about our plan here. We're 200 essences deep. We haven't seen T1 strength once. I am not feeling particularly confident in the current plan.
What we doing live?
Oh no. Look away, Dread. Look away. You don't want to see this, okay? You don't want to see this. Dread, appreciate the raid. Welcome. We're currently dreaming about a scenario where we can get a lot of strength in the next 2 days here, and we might lose to an amulet craft before and get nowhere. I'm sorry I raided you. I had no one else to raid. What's that supposed to mean? You regret raiding me? That hurts my feelings a little bit, not gonna lie. That do kind of hurt. He rolled over. Did I actually? I'm crying due to the amount of essences I know you're about to delete. You've only been here for a little bit. How do you know I'm going to delete that many essences? How do you know? Especially since you rolled over. Did I actually roll over? Are you guys messing with me right now? Did I actually roll over for real? What if I just slam percent strength right now? What if I just hit it right now? Twice since I rated you. No, I didn't. You guys got a clip for this proof? That's T1 Dex. What the hell? That's not what we're looking for. You're getting old. No clips just to believe. Am I getting gaslit right now by Dread? He raids me and starts gaslighting me about rolling over. Okay, do dominance orbs actually work in this situation? I don't actually know if dominance orbs work. I don't think they do. Can be used on body armor, glove, boots, or helmet. Ugh. Dang it. This would be a perfect scenario for a dominance orb. I have a clip but won't share. It sounds like you don't have evidence. Be careful, hardcore chat is activated. T2 settle. What if I just get some of my misses out of the way? There's no way, right? There's no way I lose RNG. I just hit first try. I'm gonna regret clicking this. It's not gonna hit though. All right. That was worth. We ramped our RNG. That was a tactical miss. That was a tactical miss. That was all part of the plan, baby. All a part of the plan. Okay, that's what we want to see. I was doing that so that way in the future, when I actually have percent strength, I hit the reforge successfully, you know? All a part of the plan. Copium is so thick you could see it. There's no thick copium. Okay. All right. T1 strength. Mana. Say goodbye to the mana. Ah, why? That was our 1 in 400 essence. We just lost it to the adult. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I even attempting this? Let's be real. We don't hit 7k strength unless I successfully do this craft. I think we are locked in a cage, staring down the barrel of our future. We either could succeed here or we can't. There is no in between. There is no in between. We have to succeed. We have no choice. On. I know what I'm about. Whoops, I was scorn. This is cursed. It's slightly cursed. It is slightly cursed. I won't deny those claims. There's only one way out of this situation, guys. It's through some tried and true essences. You can absolutely not afford the time it takes. Shut up! After we get through this amulet, it's just gonna be smooth sailing, guys. It's gonna be giga smooth sailing. We just gotta get through this amulet. We're close, guys. We're close. Spending currency to save time, not the other way around. Well, there's only so many things we can buy right now for this situation. Life Force is one of them.
I should raise my fees. I should raise my fees.
I tried to DM you. You want to sell me rage essences? I'll buy your rage essences. I'm buying them for 3 to 1. 388, 900 plus 240 plus 24, 1164. All right, somebody that has a lot of rage essences just decided they want to sell them. I need to empty my inventory? Yeah, all good. Thank you for the rage essences. The dream is alive, boys. The dream is alive. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He's a little bit farther apart. What do you guys think? Are these essences the ones? You're gonna get at least 1 more % strength roll. 1 more % strength roll into missing the annul. Unless we just slam % strength right now. How cool would that be? If you run out of those, I have 385. Guys, I have a buy order on the trade site. Here, I'll make the buy order bigger. I'll make the buy order bigger. All right, there. I have a huge buy order on the trade site. Do I need rage essences? I have a huge buy order on the trade site, guys. If you wanna sell rage essences for the cause, we have a big buy order.
I should raise my fees.
I have no gold. How many do you have? How many? How many do you have? What do you mean you have no gold? You have no. I don't want any. I don't even want any. I don't want currency. I'm trying to pay you for these. Take out the currency. Take currency out. Okay, so he has 284. About 4 divines. Okay. All right. So yeah, they're trying to sneak in the hand. Oh, wait, there's a chance. There's a chance. Mana. My arch nemesis mana. All I need to do is just annul that mana. Slam back on my strength. All right, done coping. Wait for what? What do you want me to wait for? We don't have time. We do not have time. Holy. Our essence buy order went through. We have essences for days. Greasy per puts us at oh, it's like this, right?
We'll make it happen.
I want to say this thing. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we'll be able to finish this in 1600 essences? With 1600 essences? Can you imagine though? If the exalts hit? Nope, you guys have no faith. Zero shot. What's my reforge influence odds? It's better than normal because we have Elder, right? And Elder actually has the mod. What's the 800 plus 500? So it's 1300 out of what, 12,000? It's a little bit better than a 1 in 10. So it's like a 1 in 400 to get T1 strength. Then I need a 1 in 3 to annul the prefix. And then I need a 1 in 10 reforge influence. That doesn't sound terrible, right? Just focus up. Walk in the park? Yeah, walk in the park. Basically a 50-50, something like that. You recommend a league start like a farmer juiced expedition? I feel like Blighted Contagion is pretty good for expedition. It gets around a lot of the expedition mobs and can chain through. RF with explode does pretty well on expedition. Really anything that has any sort of like chaining or explosion type of setup, I think works well with it. That was an intentional. I was ramping my RNG there for future anoles. Are the odds slightly better if you attribute quality it? Are they slightly better? No. But it would be more aesthetic to do this with attribute quality, wouldn't it? Do I have attribute quality just sitting around?
I'll put the word out.
%6.72% to get Prefix with a Reforge influence. 7,400 weight. 4,500 weight. So that's 11,009. Damage per strength 800. Damage per strength 500. 1,300 divided by something by 11,900 is not 6.72%. I don't know where you're getting your math from, but you should probably go back to like your grade school and tell them you want a refund. Because they failed you. And they passed you through. And I don't know why they did that. I picked only Elder? Yeah. Yeah, you heard me saying it's roughly a 1 in 10 and you thought, nah, man, I want to tell him that he's wrong. And then you went and did some calculations based on not knowing what the hell's going on. You're out of control. Is there one on the market? There's the Shaper amulet on the market for a mirror, and then there's a Warlord only amulet on the market for a mirror. Neither of which are what we need. We kind of need Elder because I'm trying to do the bound. Fail the annul. RNG successfully preserved and ramped to succeed the annul next time we get percent strength T1. We're trying to add percent strength, and damage. Yep. That is what we were trying to hit. That is the dream situation for us right now. Would you consider yourself a master crafter? No. I just craft gear for characters that I'm trying to make when I need specific stuff. A master crafter, when I think of master crafter, I think of like, I think of Iron versus Wild. Sushi? No, I don't think it's sushi. No. Do you guys think of sushi when you think of Master Crafter? Sushi's a master duper? Yeah, Sushi's a master duper. No, I think there is like I think there's levels to it. If I'm thinking of like the best crafter in the game, I think I'm thinking of like Iron versus Wild, which I don't know if he even plays PoE anymore. I don't know if he's no longer playing PoE. Think of Bazooka? No, I don't think of Bazooka. All right. Our 1 in 400 essence hit is here, guys. Our 1 in 400 essence hit is here. Is the dream alive? The dream is alive. The dream is weirdly alive right now, guys. Screw it. Let's break out a prediction. Let's break out a prediction. This could be the one. Do we hit damage per strength? Yes. Believers hit. I'm just gonna say yes, 1 out of 10, easy. No, keep essencing. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to place your wagers. And I don't have a matron. This is awkward. I need a matron!
There's a fair breeze on the wind today, wouldn't you say, Exile?
Captain, why are you telling me to wait? What is the reason for the waiting?
I'd consider that a win. You've got affairs you might want to tend.
I wish we had the prediction here in YouTube. Sorry, man. I don't know how to do predictions on YouTube. I'm too much of a noob at streaming.
You've got affairs you might want to tend. There's
YouTube chat isn't real. YouTube chat is very real.
today, wouldn't you say, Exile? Ah.
Pohunger, are you here? Probably not. He's not online. I think we need to do. We might need to do a gold run, guys. We might need to break out the gold printing. How much are gilded right now? Dangerous situation. I went 250,000 for the believers. Don't you dare disappoint me. Are you serious? You went 250,000 on belief? You do know it, guys. It is a 1 in 10. We are. It is a 1 in 10. Okay, just 25% wager to 70% wager on a 1 in 10 is a little bit ballsy. I do appreciate the belief. I do appreciate the belief, though. Just hit it. Yeah, I mean we could just hit it. We could just hit it. That is true. I don't have life force. This is awkward.
All will make it happen.
Reforge influence. If we hit on our first like legitimate try, because like technically we had T2% strength earlier, which wasn't a really legitimate try. Like I couldn't actually settle on that. We hit AoE. But that was part of the ramp though. That was part of the ramp, you know? I missed the gam, but you're gonna be okay, Zweety. You're gonna be okay. Wait, Zweety, real quick. Were you gonna believe or were you gonna doubt? I just need to know if you were gonna lose points or not. All we gotta do is just be lucky, you know? Just be lucky. Now would be a really good time to just unlock premium streamer client privileges. Just be lucky. Just be lucky. And that's how it's done! That's how it's done! You just gotta be lucky the first time! I got past the amulet part! Oh, we so easily could have spent literally the entire day today and tomorrow and not have finished this amulet. It actually just worked! It actually just worked! Oh, the client did not disappoint, boys. The client did not disappoint. Holy. Mastercrafter. Divine time? We're gonna divide that later. It's one off perfect. We need other things we gotta do. There's other things we gotta be doing, you know what I mean? There's other things we gotta be doing. Alright, prediction says, do we hit the 1 in 10? The guy who put down 250,000 points, that guy is about to become literally a millionaire with this wager. Do we hit damage per strength? Oh my word. Imagine being on this side of the equation. Imagine doubting. Oh, sucks to suck. Yes, we do. Damage for strength. Holy. Holy. Doubters are always talking about how rich they are. They just lost about 3 million to believers. Holy. Just get lucky the first time. How much strength does that give me right now on my current character? Without utmost... Oh, this isn't even the right character. Whoops. Let's go back over to here. Just out of curiosity, if I were going to put on... I need a crimson. We're gonna have to change our tree around probably a lot, but just out of curiosity, how much strength would this give us currently compared to our amulet, which has no strength on it? 2,500? About 600 strength right now from our current situation. All right. That's a good pickup. Now let's think real long and hard about what we need to do right now. There was a clip redemption. Oh, there was? I think I missed it. What did the person redeem for a clip? Lionheart? Did you link the clip you wanted me to look at? Why you have 2 KTs? Kilometers touches? I mean, I don't know. I have 2. I use this ring a lot. You know, it's like pretty much any build that like it goes to endgame uses this ring, right? Technically, I have 3 KTs because I have 1 here, and I have 1 on this guy as well. Just a doubter flexing his wealth. Just a heads up to YouTube chatters. Just a heads up. I feel bad about this, guys. When something like that happens, like something lucky occurs, like just now where we hit the amulet, a bunch of people will like spam messages because I just got really lucky, right? And the multi-chat reader breaks. So if you're in YouTube chat right now, I apologize. Usually it takes like 10 minutes or something for this to like unbrick. Because right now it's just showing the message that happened like right when we hit the amulet. So if you're in YouTube chat right now and I don't see your message, I'm sorry. The multi-reader breaks once when messages get spammed. That's how to banish YouTube. Well, it's not as... It just is what it is. The multi-reader is like, it gets overloaded or something, and then it stops rendering messages for a bit. You never read my messages? That's not true, Hammers. I just read one of your messages. Lance confirming YouTube's not... That's not what I'm conferring. I'm just saying the spamming breaks it. Okay. So that's massive. That's actually massive for the timeline. We have a strength amulet properly made. What else do we need to make right now? We need to make a chess piece. Chess piece probably has to be, realistically speaking, elevated percent strength with percent attribute. right? Can it be just armor based? Is it just armor based or does it have evasion based too? I think it's just pure armor. I think we go just pure armor on this. Locke missed it. You can't. Can you imagine if you could mist influenced items? Holy not balanced. That would be insane. That would be absolutely just not balanced at all. All right, let's check this for a bit. Am I committing highway robbery?
Could do worse.
Am I a thief in the night? Is this unethical? These are things I should maybe be asking myself a little bit, but at the same time... Wait, what am I doing? I'm buying glorious plates. That's not even the right body armor. Glorious is freaking the base for, like, calms. No wonder these are so cheap. Wait, they're still cheap. Never mind. They're still cheap, guys. They're still cheap. 50C for a 30 quality royal. I mean, technically, some guy who wants to make, I guess, a Calm's Heart, you know, we'll relist that for the guy who wants to make a 30 quality Calms. We'll relist it for that guy. List those back on trade. 30 quality royal plate. There's some other ones that are split with missed fractures. I think we just have to,
What have you? I'll put the word out.
all right. Let's think about this for a second. If I want to make this if I want to make this chess piece, do I need to dual influence the chess piece, or can I get away with just Elder? Can I get away with just Elder? I want Warlord on the helmet for the accuracy mod, right? I want... Go for a percent strength, Meganords. Would you say Synth Belt is better? The best strength scaling item, I believe, is a heavy belt with percent attribute with T1 flat strength. I think is the optimal strength item, is a rare belt. Hunter isn't bad with the +1 curse. Does that help us much? Toxic Rain, Despair is good. Temp Chains, it's not a poison build. I don't think +1 curse helps us a lot with Toxic Rain. How close are you to 7? We're very far. We have to make multiple items today that are Giga Chad strength. Okay, let me just refresh my mind real quick about what we're doing. I need Widow Hail 1, Amulet 2, Body Armor 3, Helmet 4, Boots 5, and we just got our gloves back 6. Of those, we need 2 Warlord, which can be helmets plus amulets, and the others would have to be Redeemer if we're gonna pull off the Frenzy, right? We could also just Mana Forge the Frenzy, like it's. Well, let me look at Bound by Destiny again, see if there's any like how much do I really care about trying to force the second mod being the Frenzy on hit? Like, it would be nice, but is there other things we would care about here that would be really good for us? Movement Speed Hunter would be nice. I kind of doubt this exists, though. Yeah, this doesn't exist. This used to exist yesterday, but I guess people bought them out. Normally the best strength belt is a synthesized belt. if you have a triple synth belt, I would agree with that. If you had like all attribute plus flat strength, but if you just have a single strength, if you just have single, it's heavy belt actually because the flat strength. Because like picture it this way, you have 14% attribute versus 18% attribute, and then you have 42 flat on top versus the 4%. I think on high, well, it's gonna depend on the character, but generally high end 10 flat is usually a little bit better than 1%. But it kind of depends how min-maxed your character is. My general rule of thumb is it's about 10 to 1 in terms of percent strength versus flat strength value, with the flat being slightly better. Foulborn columns for 200 flat. I don't think that beats influence. Influence pair gives you 12% plus T1 flat plus abyssal socket. That one's probably pretty close though. I think I need the influence anyways though. I need the 6 influences. How's the build going so far? Right now we're contemplating what item we would need to go for next. I'm asking myself whether or not I care about Redeemer. Whether or not I care about putting Redeemer on every single chest piece, because I'm going to have to recom this chest piece. I think the answer is I don't think I care about Redeemer. I think I let the Frenzy go. I can Mana Forge to Frenzy. I think I'm going to let the Frenzy go. I'm just going to make all these chest pieces, I'm going to make them all just Elder. I'll let the Frenzy go. All right, let's go over here. Let's grab ourselves Morgan because we need triple splits. Let it go on this timeline. Yeah, it's just too much extra expense. It's like another 30 divines plus, depending on how many times I miss. Like I might not even succeed on this one here, right? Redeemer being ditched. Yeah, Redeemer's being ditched. We're gonna lose some style points, guys. Everybody salute the style points because they're gone, okay? The style points are gone. I'm sorry. I'm making a judgment call. I'm making a judgment call. The style points are being given up right now. we are on a timeline and we got to meet it. Is this still a bow build? Yeah, but we're thinking about doing TR instead of Thunderstorm, because Thunderstorm, quite frankly, I kind of hate it. It's driving me insane. Okay, take this, take this. Okay. So this needs to be... I just need to put this on. I just need to do Elder on this, don't I? Fossils fundamental. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's a dangerous situation. How many fossils do we have up here that are just not? Let's go for dense fossils. Go for competing trades. $10 to 1 for 20 divines on these. 18 to 1. Yeah, that should be close to 10 to 1. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Look away, guys. Look away. These are in danger. We're in a dangerous situation.
All in. I'll let you know.
Some of those.
All in order. I'll I'll let you know. Mary Lee.
Alert, low gold reserves. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a gold map. We're gonna have to do a gold map, guys. Try not to panic, okay? Try not to panic. Everybody remain calm. Remain calm, okay?
I should raise my fees.
Remain absolutely calm. Okay.
I'll put the word.
I just ID'd this one. Almost got the one you needed. Oh, that's kind of crazy. You did almost. Well, I mean, you got percent int. That thing will sell for a lot, dude. You ID'd a percent int, man. GG. All right. Aside from the point, we need to add on Elder Exalts. And then I need to go over here. Is this a fossil situation? Is this a remembrance orb situation? Feels like this could be a remembrance orb situation. Do I actually bother with remembrance orbs? That's the question.
I'll put the word out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I hate remembrance orbs. I remember now.
We'll make it happen. All in order.
Nah, man. These things suck. These things suck so much. Oh, they're the worst. They're the worst. Why are they so bad?
I'll put the word out.
All right, you know what? That's got to be enough to upgrade a tier, right? 34? Come on, guys. That's got to be enough to upgrade a tier. $20 strands. 20 strands can upgrade a tier, right, guys? $27 can upgrade a strand. Okay. Fossils. Start out with 14 fundamental. Just real quickly, just get T1% strength plus flat strength. Like, no big deal. Oh, that's right. I can roll dexterity. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a possibility. Roll me percent strength. Dude, this thing loves the dexterity roll. Okay, I can work with that. I just need to annul the lightning res. Never mind. Okay. Everything's fine. This time we're gonna do this thing. Corrodids we'll keep for now. Break those out, break these out, break those out. Break some of those out. Hollows. I need those for later. All we need to do is find some fundamentals in here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. The old fundamental hit. That's all we need. Have you learned from before that you need to be lucky the first time? I don't know if I should press my luck too much. Getting lucky on that amulet was... That saved us a world of hurt. Let's be real. That saved us a world of hurt, but... I don't know if we can push it too much. You need to be a little bit careful, you know. If you greed too hard, some bad things can happen. Come on, just one more fundamental. One more fundamental for the road. Just one more fundamental for the road. One more quick one. All right. 60's probably enough, right? 60 is probably enough. He admitted to getting lucky. I mean, that was pretty lucky what happened there. All right.
I should raise my fees.
You raise your fees, Faustus? You're gonna have to find a new place to live. We already have severe gold starvation right now. Hit on 61 per age. Did you say that just specifically because I have 60 and I'm gonna need one more fossil? Kind of messed up. Just saying. Not very thoughtful. Strength? Dex? So the awkward situation here is I definitely have to annul save. Like 100% I have to annul save. And it's dead. I can't pre-annul either with what we need to recombinate. I cannot pre-annul. There's no world where that T... whatever strength becomes high tier. No chance. You're pretty bad at annulling. That is kind of true, unfortunately. Why no elevates? So we want to elevate. We do want to elevate. There's a slight problem with the elevation. Is you can't elevate before accommodating. If you elevate the mod... So we can't recom with elevated strength already on there. Which is a bit problematic. Was this Video Guild the games?
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
Yo, Sarkabon, thanks for the raid. File tree update for async trading. 4 hours ago. What the hell is this, Gilda? Updates to Exile UI? What? Why would I care about that? Sarkabon, thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody from Sarkabon stream. We're currently trying to make a very high strength number, and we are struggling. But we are not losing hope. We do have... There's still light in our eyes. There's still a dream. Did you hit the simplex? We did hit the simplex. And that went... quite frankly, better than it should have, let's be real. But a win's a win and we take that. Can I annul off the PDR mod? Nope. Rip the YouTube stream. Is the YouTube stream bricked somehow? Let me check. Seems like it's working. It was more for chat? Oh, okay, well, maybe chat appreciates it then. If you want more strength, you don't need new accessories. You need steroids and a lot of them. No, guys, that doesn't work for the game, okay? You want the strength in-game. It is buffering badly, though. That was pretty delayed when I pulled it up. I don't know what I can do to change that though. I'll close out of all my extra tabs and see if that helps a bit. I don't know. I don't think that would change much though. Low tier flats. Is there a world where we give up the 2% attribute